Hi Gemini, here's a general look at your solar chart for December 2010. Now, this is a great time for getting together with people. Already there's probably quite a rapport going on with someone, so this is a time to develop more rapport. But there's a sort of a practical slant to this as well, you and somebody sort of pulling together with the same thing in mind. So the energies are excellent for special people already in your life. Or if you're looking for that certain someone, well, they could just turn up. So, collaborative alliances are favourite. Teaming up with someone could be very productive. Also, asking questions, finding things out. Someone could be bringing you the support or input or equipment or space you need. Also, they're likely to appreciate your contribution to them. The new moon in this area signals fresh starts can be made, and you've got to sort of make that, you know, it's kind of an energy that just sits there and says, okay, come on, change me. That's related to a work project, getting into the detail of that, working hard with your skills or learning new skills, just making you more effective with what you are doing, getting it out there more efficiently, or, you know, bringing stuff in which is going to maximize your chances in this area. Until the 19th, the mental focus will be geared to planning, plotting, perhaps budgeting for the future, but also I think you'll be keeping things low key. Maybe preoccupied with finances, property matters, possibly, weighing things up. Good time, though, to be working things out, maybe sussing things out, getting confidential information, or just kind of doing a bit of detective work, actually, finding out stuff from people. Also, it's a time when you could thrash things out with someone else, because Mercury is retrograde from the 9th until the very end, the last day of the month. So there might be more questions than answers. You might be trying to clarify things, thinking ideas through more thoroughly, but gut instinct is working very well for you. Particularly early months, so trust it. From the 9th, that's a great time for flitting about, information gathering, discussing or conversing with strangers, or anybody who is foreign in some way, maybe in their ability or their knowledge or their culture or their thinking. Communications, the spoken or written word, media stuff, they're highlighted, and you can be as much the teacher as the student during this phase. You should be keeping your ear close to the ground as you take on board new material. There's also like to be an influence around which triggers a shifting of your mental gears. Could compute as a short or long-term change of schedule or the master plan. Perhaps you're just going to be reevaluating things there. Could be, as I say, related to finances, property, or a relationship, especially when Mars combines with Pluto between the 11th and the 17th. You may have to modify your expectations related to anything which kind of relies upon another's needs or another's say or another's rules, requirements, circumstances, schedule. It could, you know, and irritate you a bit, but it could lead to a regeneration and things sort of getting on a more even keel, though, if you're willing to compromise. Another interpretation of this vibration is that it's likely that you and someone close to your heart has a powerful effect on you. And because of that, you know, priorities or expectations have to shift as a result. But Mercury retrograde from the 9th definitely will kind of slow things down, giving you the chance to sort of zoom in and get the close-up view on any plan or a situation related to finances, property, or somebody else in your life who is important to you. So there may be some interruptions or hold-ups along the way before things start to accelerate from the last day of the year. So there's probably going to be a lot of chatting or maybe corresponding with others, but from the 9th you're going to be more aware of their value to you and your value to them. And so you kind of be evaluating things and don't underestimate your value or your potential, whether that is, you know, you yourself or something that you have to contribute, to give, to share. Perhaps working out a financial arrangement between you, or working out how both of you can kind of mutually exchange without stepping on each other's toes or feelings. Or it could be that they and you are getting quite passionate about something, a kind of common interest, or maybe it's about each other. So now, as you may know, you've begun this 2+ year cycle of Saturn in the area of using your talents and abilities in a way to make the most impact and getting more serious, taking those things more seriously. So if it was maybe just a hobby or a pastime or an interest that you had before, trying to get better with that. If you feel frustrated because you don't think you're good enough or you haven't got the expertise you'd like, then during this cycle you'll have that kind of urge to improve things there and learn how to make those talents work for you. Now, in this early stage, ideas may be taking root in your mind of how best to proceed. Get into the detail of how best to proceed for the future on practical, workable levels, which results in more personal satisfaction in what you're doing. Also, this transit of Saturn could make you more seriously competitive in what you're doing, and you could be working hard to get things organized around a creative venture or a speculative enterprise, which, you know, ultimately you will find fulfilling, gives you more of a sense of achievement, and could even get you some praise. You may be wanting to impress people with your ability or prowess in some area, and also maybe taking on another level, this can compute as taking a romantic relationship more seriously, and kind of creating, aiming to create a physical structure in which it can flourish. Jupiter is in your career sector for a little while longer. That's until the end of January, meaning that doors are likely still now to be opening for you related to advancement in the world, whether that means career opportunities or a general expansion of your overall direction in life. So recognition and success could be coming your way, even though it may you may have to choose between various options, but there really is a sense of sort of leading edge, cutting edge stuff here. So don't discount something which is really different. The opportunities are going to be there for you to tap into, and it could be that an opportunity kind of comes out of the blue really fast and sort of lands in your lap, and if you're looking the other way you might miss it, or if you, what I mean by that, if you're so sort of preoccupied with the what is and really not open enough to the what could be, you might miss it. Learning something techno actually could be part of this expansion, or utilizing some application of some kind. Also, working with a group of like-minded others in a way or in a place which is connected to exchanging ideas and information, teaching, studying, mentoring, guiding. That could be good, or it could be connected to foreign cultures and travel. It also could be connected to a partner. They will have an influence on this. A beneficial, I would say, influence upon this. It could be that just, by having a certain partner support, whether that's personal or professional, it makes it easier, it makes it more accessible to you, whether they are joining with you on this project, whether it's a colleague of some kind or even a boss. Or whether they're kind of just, the power behind the throne, the wind beneath your wings, Gemini. Now, from the 22nd, letting go and taking stock clears the decks for new beginnings. Around the 28th, 29th, something may come along which forces a decision or kind of restricts you. Maybe a decision will be the upshot there, and maybe you're getting a deeper insight into something. There's a general feeling, actually, of getting deeper insight all round, because Pluto is in an area where you're having a major gear shift related to your job, what you do for a living, and also health matters as well. So there's a feeling of rebirth going on here. So just bear that in mind as you go forwards. And that's it for December. If you know your rising sign, listen to that too. It'll put another slant on what I've said here. May I wish you a happy Christmas. And also watch out for the stars for the whole of 2011, which will be put up here pretty soon. And I'll see you the next time.